Well, listen, right now we're joined by an exceptionally sensational sister who not only thrives in the world of comedy, but also in the world of film and television. She is a firm favorite here on our Feel Good Breakfast show. I'm talking about the award-winning Shimmy in the studio! Yes! Celebrate!
Thank you. Thank you.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, my friend.
I've got
Choma.
to tell everyone about the brief conversation we just had.
Please
right now.
do.
I looked at you and I said, you look so good. And you said, I am.
I am.
And I said to
Yes.
and you just said to me, I like who I am. Right?
I do.
That's
I
amazing.
do.
I wonder, how did you get to that point?
Well, you know, Kat, it is a conscious decision, and then you've got to become willing. You've got to have the willingness to want to change.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And of course, I'm a believer, so I also pray. You know, prayer is very important in my life right now, you know.
And here you are now, just loving life. You celebrated your birthday recently?
I did.
This was
I did. Heritage Day, a whole day was given to me. Thank you.
How did you celebrate?
With the country.
Yeah. Everyone is celebrating.
I mean, South Africa can't get enough of me. I'm good for TV, darling.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes.
But who did you get together with on that special day?
I was with my youngest baby sister. I happened to fly to Johannesburg because I was filming there.
Oh, yes. We'll talk about that very shortly because you are doing the most.
Booked and busy, honey.
Listen, we like that for you.
And so I got
No, I'm not going to do this to you right now. I'm actually going to go and take this microphone and fix it for you on live television because you deserve better than that. I'm not going to have it hanging around your throat like that. So, yes, Johannesburg has been loving you. With your youngest sister. And you celebrated your birthday. And whilst you were there, you're also doing amazing things because you've been writing, you've been producing a show called Caravan.
Yes.
It's a show that's going to be airing and releasing on SABC2 on the 8th of November.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Your very first series, is it?
No, this won't be the first one that I've written.
That you've written?
Yes, this will be the second one. Okay, so it was created by my friends Johnny and Tiffany Barbazano. And they came to me and said, Shims, we would like for you to write on this. And I said, why not?
Wow.
You know, but they then went on to bigger, better things, aka Netflix. And then I was left to create the version that you guys will see on your screens very soon.
Amazing. What was that process like? Take us through the world of the writer, producer of screenwriting for a television series.
You know, Kat, I've always written my entire life, but predominantly for myself, you know, as a solo artist. I've been that for a very long time. And then something sort of shifted about 5 years ago where I was ready. I was ready, you know, I had a brand that was solid.
Yes.
I have a brand that delivers work of quality.
Yes.
So I then also was able to see the pitfalls during that time. And so I just started writing and I started pitching and I started handing stuff in. I think what I became was I became open to share because so many artists just hold things to themselves, you know, and everything is an idea. And I realized that things will just remain dreams if I actually don't put them on paper and share them with people, irrespective of what the outcome of that will be, is that I finish what I've started. And I think the pandemic taught us that.
Yes.
Finish what you start. Don't think about the outcome, the result. The process for me in writing is character development. You know, I studied psychology. It was part of my majors at AFDA. Don't forget I have degrees.
Let's go. Yes, floss with it now.
I'm not just sitting here talking out of my thumb, you know. But it is. I'm a qualified actress and screenwriter from AFDA. So the process with writing Caravan, it's such a fun, loving senior citizens type of story.
Right. Yes. Take us into that story.
It's about these great 5 old friends, right, who just kind of have their lives. We will meet them in the first episode where their lives are sort of at a crossroads, right? One gets retrenched, the other one gets diagnosed with cancer, and so forth and so forth. And then they kind of decide to go on this road trip and take the caravan.
The caravan.
And through that journey, I also am in it. This is the wonderful thing about writing. I'm never without work.
You put yourself in there.
I write myself. I was like, no, I can do this, man. I can play like
I love it. I love it.
You know. And my dear friend Roxanne Blaze is directing. And it's a female powerhouse behind this production.
Love it.
Sunel Haasbroek, a very good friend of mine, is our DOP, you know, and then you have me. You know,
You've just brought the Avengers together so beautifully.
Pretty much.
Cannot wait to see it. As I said, it is released on the 8th of November on SABC2.
Yeah.
Now, we are all about spreading hope.
Yes.
And I think you've certainly spoken words of hope this morning, but I wonder if you might have a special message of hope to South Africa out there.
You know, I've been thinking about this since your producer said to me what the theme is, and I thought about, you know, what is it when we think about hope, right? People think it's about being positive, it's about being optimistic about things, but it's really about one's actions, okay? Because if I change my actions, my thoughts will change. Okay, but if I keep doing the same thing, I'm going to keep having the same thoughts, which in turn will keep me spiritually sick. So in order for me to get to a place of hope even, I have to change my own actions. And by doing that, so if I, hypothetically, if you get up in the morning, South Africa, and your first thing to do is grab a cup of coffee, a cigarette, whatever your vice are, okay, try and shift that. If you wake up, and what I do is I wake up, I train, okay? So I wake up at about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, depending, but never later than 5 a.m. I'm always up early. Then I train, I have a home gym, okay? And just by doing that small little bit of action, whether it's 10 minutes with my kettlebells or 20 minutes of a cardio quick workout, my entire day will shift because of my perspective and my thoughts. And that leads me to a place of hopefulness.
Wow.
Where, yes, man, I did this. You know, the day isn't going to go as bad as I thought it would.
Absolutely love that.
So my advice to South Africa would be, well, not an advice, but a suggestion would be, try to change your actions so that your thoughts can change.
Yeah, well, here's an action that you certainly can take. You can purchase your tickets to Shimmy's show. That is on the 25th of October. It's titled Heroes of Comedy, and it is at Heroes in Brackenfell, and you can check it out there. It features some really, really big names as well.
Yeah.
Stuart Taylor.
Yeah, my man.
Oh my!
He's just come back from London, by the way.
There we go. So he's got lots of stories to tell, and of course, check out that show on the 2nd or the 8th of November on SABC2 called Karafan. Such a pleasure to see you.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Love you. Hopetober is a month of hope, brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.